Alright, so we are live and I am back again to practice some chess. So I'll just get straight into it. Alright, let's play a 10 minutes match, and maybe before I do that I should explain a little bit. So on the screen you would see there's a bar over here. This is the bar that shows who has the advantage. So if the black side is bigger, that means black has an advantage. If the white side is bigger, that means white has an advantage. And over here on the right, there's this image of a small board that shows what would be the best move at the whatever the current state of the board is. Based on that, it's calculated by a chess engine. And just so you know, I cannot see both of these things. Neither can I see the board with the best move, and nor can I see the bar. Alright, well, that's enough explanation. Now let's start 10 minutes match. And you should be able to see the bar and the best move. Okay, now this is a little problematic because I think I screwed up a little. Now I need to go back. Why would they bring the bishop to in front of the king? Not so sure. But alright. I want to move my bishop here. That way I can take it with the knight. That's what my plan is. Now I'll move the rook to this square, just as I suspected. Okay, so the goal is to move the bishop somewhere and give me like a discovery check or something. I must move my knight out of the way so that I can castle. Just as I thought. Let's castle. Oh. I can take the bishop and also defend this pawn. Okay. They don't want to. I'm getting some kind of notification or something. Okay, what can I do next? I want to attack this bishop. If I can trap this, I think it will be great. I can move my pawn here next turn, and then I can move the other pawn here that traps the bishop. You can come here. You can take this knight. Let's just go with my plan. I take this. Interesting. Next move, I'll take the bishop actually. You can have my knight. Oh, I know. I should give a check and let's give a check and see what happens. What do they do? If they defend with the bishop, then I can take this. I'll take the pawn. Next move could be to take this. No, not this actually. If I take the pawn, I get nothing. I should take the knight. Okay. That is a little interesting. Should I just take this pawn? I'm not sure what move should I play. Let's just take the pawn, free pawn. Maybe I should push this pawn one piece up so that my How do I defend the... If I move my bishop here, it helps, it doesn't help me. I don't think it... you know what, take the rook. I am getting a rook anyways on this diagonal. Well, that was a mistake. Let's attack this rook. Try taking the bishop. They will not, because they lose the rook. Okay, let's do this. Threatening the rook. I think I have a good advantage right now. Now they have to defend the bishop, otherwise I'm getting that bishop. One good move could be to move the queen here. If they try to take the pawn, I take the rook. That's what I expected. Now I am in a little trouble because in the next move they are going to take my bishop. So what about moving my queen here, threatening to take their bishop? You take mine, I take yours. Okay. I think if I move this pawn up, seems like a checkmate because this diagonal is blocked, this diagonal is blocked, this square is blocked. Oh, not really. You can move the queen. Let's bring the rook to defend this piece. Later I could do something if they double up the... I can force the exchange by pushing my pawn forward. And they don't take it in this move. And that's a weird move. Now the okay, if I move this pawn forward, they take with the queen, I take the rook. Seems like a no-brainer. Ah, my queen. Oh no, they cannot take my queen because this knight is pinned. Good. Now they are losing either a queen or sure. Next move the queen here. Still works. Check. Yeah, can only come here. That's the only square. Then I take the knight with another check. Come on. I think I got this one. 971 got defeated. Oh, come on. Is it going to be a disconnect? By abandonment. All right. Let's play another one. do this. Bring in the knight to defend. Bring the other pawn. If they take my pawn, I take with queen. If the pawn takes, I take with the queen. Okay. Let's go back a little. I think I should castle long. I want to keep the bishop in this file. My next move is to push this pawn. He's going to probably castle. Yeah, kind of new. So in that case, let's switch the strategy a little. And maybe just screw with their pawn structure, because I don't have anything to save here, but I can push pawns to just mess with their structure. Like right now, the only possible square for their knight is this for this knight, this, otherwise it has to go back. I can push this pawn and make sure this knight doesn't move. I can move this knight here, but then it just forces to exchange. What if I go here, and then maybe here? Oh, that's a good place to be. These squares. I should do something about this guy as well. Okay, now I need to defend this pawn. simply bring my bishop here to defend. This knight cannot go here. Cannot come here, cannot come here, cannot come here. Let's just do that. Next move I can push this pawn to throw this him back. Interesting. Let's just kick the knight back. It seems like a good square. I can take on this knight. If they move the knight, I take the rook. So the only way is to like maybe move the queen. I'll take, because I get two pieces. I have already won a knight. Now they'll take. I'll take with this pawn. Oh, my queen! What did I do? They are also unable to see such blunders. I think it's time for me to move some pieces, bring some pieces in the game. Bringing this bishop here seems like a good idea. Can have the knight. I'll get the bishop, or I can take with the knight as well, bringing my knight to a better position. Okay. I'll just push this pawn. Okay. Now let's just move the knight here. If they take the pawn, I go for a fork. And if they take with the queen, they'll not take it with the queen because my bishop is defending the pawn. Oh, what did I do? My queen is hanging. I didn't even notice. I'm playing a very bad game. I'll just move here just to not throw out any hints that what is about to come. The fork is imminent. Well, a good way, yeah. That is a good way to defend. I need to defend the knight, otherwise it's gone in the next turn. Okay. If they take, I take, queen takes, and rook takes. I lose queen and a knight, they lose a queen and a rook. I'll just move my king away from this pin. I think it'll equalize us that way. Oh, I'll be at an advantage actually, because they would have lost their queen and rook, and they just have one rook, and I would have a rook and bishop. My next turn is bishop takes this. That defends my bishop. Actually, I should have done that because I could have pushed this pawn if the rook made it here. Now I have to give up my queen. Let's start pushing this. Interesting. This king cannot, they can move here. King can move here. I just want to push this pawn forward. Now everything is defended well. We have 40 seconds and not a good plan on how to win. Good one. Oh, they can just simply take with the king. I just have to play something fast because the time is running out, so I'll win anyways. won by timeout. Yes. All right. Ah. Let's play another game. I am moving up the rankings. I am at 983 now. That's an achievement. Okay. Ooh, what did I do? I have to end this quickly. Let's try to end this thing quickly. But how? How do we do that? Some kind of night strategy. I'm not sure myself. What do we do? I was kind of expecting something like that to happen. Nope, I'd rather exchange the knights. Now I need to defend it twice. I'm in a little trouble in this game. this seems like a good square. I defend these two and also attack. Now it doesn't move the knight, I'll take the knight. It doesn't have a lot of square to move. Okay. What do I do in this case? How about I threaten this as well? Now this is a good square because I'm threatening 3 pieces. Let's bring this guy into the game as well. Idea is to maybe take this pawn and again put pressure on this knight. Alright, now in the next move I can take this knight unless they defend it somehow. The only move I see is to move the knight. Okay. Just grab some pawns. I should bring my rook in the game as well. It's just sitting. Hmm, okay. Let's just threaten the queen. Interesting. Now my knight is blocked. And they're also attacking this pawn. Gotta defend that. I can move this pawn. In the to like get the queen out of there. Get your queen away. I'll just take the knight. You can take this pawn. It's a free pawn. Don't even try. Oh, not this best move. Idea is to if I take the no, it doesn't work. I think what might work is if I can get some double attack and I get both the rooks. They'll attack. Okay, they're attacking my queen. You just bring the rook so that it defends both. I could have bought the this bishop is pinned. It's no point. I don't think this is going to go down well for me now. There was something that I could attack with my bishop right now. Everything is on a black square. I've lost this one for good. Actually, isn't it a checkmate? Let's just close. I am done. Alright, thank you. Signing off.